Right, the Los Angeles Rams went 5-12 last year after winning the Super Bowl in 2021. They did not make playoffs. Some notable losses include Allen Robinson, David Edwards, Ashawn Robinson, Greg Gaines, Bobby Wagner, Jalen Ramsey, Taylor Rapp, and Nick Scott. Some notable additions include Steve Avila, Byron Young, and Kobe Turner, mostly through the draft. Their 2022 strength of schedule was the hardest, and this year is the ninth hardest. Some notes to take on the Rams. They hired Mike LaFleur as the new offensive coordinator. What do you think about the Rams?
It's kind of just another middle of the road team. I hate to phrase it that way, um, but I feel like they were in that mindset right 2 years ago where it was what was the saying they had there, like screw them draft picks. Well, now they're kind of reaping that. They're stuck with what they got for the time being. So I feel like they're going to be probably pretty mediocre this season. They went 5-12 last year. It's about what I see them doing again this year. Yeah, I don't unless Stafford and Cup have this just crazy season where the offense carries a lot of the load. Um, yeah, I don't average at best. I think 5-12 is probably where I keep them again.
Yeah, I don't think the Rams improved at all in the offseason, but it doesn't look like they got substantially worse. So, with their strengths of schedule still being pretty tough, it is easier than last year. I do see them winning 6 to 7 games, maybe. But like you said, it would have to be if Stafford and Cup really had that connection that they had 2 years ago.
I think this might be the biggest difference we have of all the teams in the NFC so far. Because I I think the Rams will win like 10 games and I think they'll make the playoffs. Um, I think last year a lot of injuries, a lot of injuries. They did lose Jalen Ramsey in in this offseason. They lost Taylor Rapp, Nick Scott. Bobby Wagner wasn't on the team when they won the Super Bowl. A couple of guys that they lost weren't on the team when they won the Super Bowl a couple years ago. They added some younger guys in the draft. If they're healthy, I definitely think they're winning 10 games. If they don't make the playoffs and they're healthy, it's probably because the secondary is not the same or Stafford has regressed. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about what Stafford has done at camp. Um, that's usually a bad sign, but who knows? And Cooper Cup, it's Cooper Cup. I think Cooper Cup is still going to be the same guy he's been, regardless of what the team does. If the team wins 4 games, the team wins 12 games. Cooper Cup's still probably going to be a top five receiver next year. Um, it's just this is a tough division, and that's why I think this I'm hesitant on the Rams a little bit. I do think they because I think they're a wild card team though. I do.